Okay, so now I think it's working.
Yep.
So we're going live from that camera,
Yep.
but that's where we can see the chat and whatnot.
Yes, and we can see
Okay.
how many people are viewing.
Gotcha. I wonder if I can get the mic to work now. This is really trippy because there's like a major
A
delay.
delay. Yeah.
Well, let's see if we can get the mic rolling, and then we can start this. Connecting to mic will disconnect Pocket from DJ Min. Live stream not affected. All right, let's try it. On the mic, press the pairing button. Mic disconnected. DJ device disconnected. We're still live. All right, the mic's working. You're gonna grab your seat. And we'll start this.
Yeah.
We just do it quick, 15 minutes.
Debbie, you gotta go up here. Thank you.
I saw that happening in real time. Thank God I'm a ninja.
That's what explains all the fish you've lost then.
Oh, you can't even change the settings with this? Or am I missing something? Oh no, that's Zoom. Oh goodness.
What we don't do.
Oh, don't do that.
It's perfect.
Alright, we're good. Alright, so we're still ironing out the kinks with this, but what we're gonna... How do I tilt this down though?
It's perfect where it is. You can see me just fine.
Alright, so the plan with this is every Sunday morning, probably gonna be 8:30 we agreed to?
Yeah.
8:30 to probably 9 or 8:45. We're still trying to hash it out. We're gonna go live, and
It'll probably depend on how much we get to chit chat.
yeah, that's true. And just kind of discuss the week. You know,
Plans, upcoming goals, projects we're working on.
yeah, just kind of more personal view of what's going on in our lives, what we're up to, what's going on in the outdoors, and
Events that are coming up in the area.
yeah, that's true. The fishing outreach program stuff, and so that's kind of the plan with these every Sunday. Again, 8:30. We're trying to do it this morning, and we could not figure out how to get this software going, but I think we got it up and running for the most part now. So, what do we want to talk about today then? We had a long, wet week here in the Grand Strand.
Yes, we did. I think we got 17 and a half inches-ish
Yeah.
of rain from Hurricane Debbie. Thankfully, we did not have any major flooding in our immediate area. I know some other areas out near, like Marion County.
Really bad flooding.
Out towards Loris had some really bad flooding, and I know as it came up the coast, up Florida, they had some really bad flooding. So we'll just be saying a prayer and keeping everybody in our prayers, hoping that, you know, nobody's homes were damaged too bad. And,
Yeah.
that's tough.
All right. Well, yeah. So we had a. I was trying to figure out what that was saying. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. What's a bit rate?
I don't know either. I think it's the speed.
I don't know. I'm looking.
So yeah, really wet week here in the Carolinas. We did not get out fishing and didn't really get out to the hunting lease. We did get some work done on the truck. We got quite a few projects going on with the truck right now.
We have finally purchased and installed a proper awning. So we're pretty excited about that. We've just been using kind of like a Walmart pop-up. Not even a pop-up. It's like a mesh
Yeah.
room, but it doesn't have any solid legs or anything like that. So we've been using that. Has not been working, but that's okay. Now we have an awning. We did not buy any sides for it yet. We're going to kind of play around with it and see what we think for the first couple weeks, and then maybe order a side or two for it. So we'll see how that goes. We got it on Amazon. It is... Do I remember what the brand is?
I don't remember.
I don't remember the brand. It was pretty cheap though.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it works. It's just a one-sided awning. I think it's 10 foot by or 8 foot by 6 foot, maybe.
Yeah.
I think is what we
Yeah,
went
8 by
with.
6.
So that should offer us plenty of room out of the sun, which is a big one for our area. And then also because our rig is so small and we have the platform built in there permanently, it gives us a little bit of vertical space so we can sit outside and be out of the rain, things like that if need be. So we're pretty excited about that. We installed some new ditch lights. So we have the 2 ditch lights on the front that we use whenever we're kind of in the woods, in the dark, things like that. But we've installed 4 more ditch lights, 2 off of each side, kind of right behind the passenger side door, and then 2 off of the back end, kind of to point to the back of the truck. So that way we can have lights surrounding the whole truck when we're out camping, which will be really nice so we don't have to use headlamps anymore.
Yeah. We're rigging up for fishing early mornings.
Yeah, things like that.
Cleaning game, at the, if you harvest something late at night.
And then we...
the solar shower.
We were able to, we ran all the lighting through the cap so that we're able to run it off of our Blue Eddy, so it's not running off the truck, so we don't have to worry about killing the truck battery, things like that, especially if we're out far.
Right.
So we ran all that to the Blue Eddy, which is super exciting. We ran it to the DC outlet on it, and the cord's long enough so if we do need to plug it into the truck, we can do that, of course.
Yeah.
But we're pretty excited about that. So
And then we just
did the solar shower.
Yeah.
We've seen these for years, and we've always wanted some sort of solar shower type thing. But they're expensive online.
Yeah, if you buy them pre-made,
they are
very
expensive. So we made one. We actually found the plan for it on REI's website, and we'll link that down below in the description somehow if we can figure it out. So it is a PVC pipe that we've cut, and we have a cap on one end, a piece of pipe, a T-joint, another small piece of pipe, and then another cap on the other end. The T-joint allows us to fill it with water, and then tighten the cap down. And then on one of the caps we have a like a bike valve that you would use for your tire. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much what it was.
And then like a garden hose spigot. So we can use either a tire pump that we have, like a hand pump, or we can use the pump that we have with the truck for the tires, and that allows us to pressurize it. And I think we got it up to like 30 psi yesterday, and we have a little like RV shower hose, so you can take like a shower.
Yeah.
You can use it to clean game, clean fish, clean our gear off, which is going to be huge. Especially when we're on longer trips, down to Pawleys Island, Charleston.
Yeah.
Everything getting really salty and then sitting in the sun while you drive home.
Yeah. That's
just it's not good for the, what this gonna say?
I have to fish with the tide, so I haven't been able to get out either.
Oh,
yeah.
We haven't been able to get out much. It's been tough. There's just been so much rain, so much wind.
Those afternoon storms.
Those afternoon storms have been killer. Especially with the lightning and stuff. If it's just rain, sometimes we usually still go out.
It's raining out right now.
It is raining right now, but the lightning is, you can't be on the water in the lightning. So we're hoping to get back out, hopefully starting this week. I think we're supposed to get some rain in the beginning of the week and then to clear up near the end of the week. So hopefully we'll have that. And we've got our new camp shower now, so we can kind of hose everything off. We're super excited about that. We think it estimates to hold about 6 gallons of water. So we had it full and running the other day, and I think it ran for, what was it, like 15 minutes?
Yeah, it probably would have went a little longer if we weren't
messing around with it.
Yeah.
But we got about 15 minutes of high pressure water, which is super awesome. And even once it stopped running, because it gets to a point where you just can't get enough pressure in the tube to get enough water out, it still holds water, and it still, if you open the faucet with the shower hose off, you can get water out. So it'll still work kind of that way. But we're pretty excited about that.
I know, because right now we've just been using those 1 gallon pump sprayers from Home Depot. And I have to fill it all the time.
It does not work.
You don't get enough spray out of it to properly clean stuff. So now we can just do it all at the boat ramp.
Yeah, which is super exciting. And then we also have our kayak trailer, which we've already posted, I think, the video for.
Yeah.
But we did some work to that. We got I think it's a Yakima box. It's not a Thule box.
Yeah, it was Yakima. Yeah.
Yakima box.
It was an old ski box.
It was an old, a ski box. So it's 7'8" or 8 foot something. It's right there around 8 foot. It's super awesome. We were able to get that mounted on top of our kayak trailer. So all of our fishing gear all of our kayak gear, all of our fishing poles, everything that we need to go fishing except our drives for our kayaks, which we actually currently keep in the truck, just because we keep it parked. And then we put the drives on the kayaks while we're moving.
Right.
But that is all in that box now, and it's locked up, and it's ready to go. At a
It's
moment's
nice to be
notice,
organized too.
which is super awesome
Yeah.
because that means we can have that, and we can go camping, and we don't have to like empty the whole truck out on a Thursday because we decided we want to go camping on Friday.
Yeah, it was never fun.
And then we can take the kayaks camping too because there's plenty of space for everything and everyone.
I know, so we'll be able to hopefully get down to Charleston more, even past Charleston, or back up to the Outer Banks.
We definitely want to go back up to the Outer Banks. We would love to make it down to Florida to do some fishing. That's just hard because it's a little bit far for a weekend trip.
Right. Well, we could probably, we'll figure something out.
We'll have to figure it out. We would love, especially once it starts to get cooler, to do like the Georgia coast, the Florida coast, things like that. So
What else we got?
go out west, western part of the state, like Jocassee. We've been wanting to go there. So
What else? We got new hunting stand.
yep, new
We
tree
got
stand.
new tree stand we got to set up this week.
It is a ladder stand.
Which is crazy because deer season starts in 4 days here for private land.
We're pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
This is our second year where we'll have the opportunity to hunt private land in like opening day. And this will be really the first year that we're actually set up where we can hunt. Because I think last year when we got our hunting property that we leased,
We were like continually playing
it
catch
was
up, trying to get everything ready.
June, I think, when we signed the lease on it.
Yep.
So we had like a month to get ready, and it was, of course, rolling summer heat, so we had like half a stand up,
Yeah.
and we did not have like the cameras out to know where the deer were and have them patterned,
Right.
things like that. We have a lot of deer out there now. We probably have
We've got 3 8 points right now. I think. Is that the June outside?
June. She probably wants to be back inside.
a 6 point.
A bunch of
A bunch of does, fawns, couple spikes. So we'll probably, hopefully, each take an 8 point. They've been there every day in the food plot. So hopefully we can get lucky with that. And we also, which is something we'll hopefully be making some content with this week, we joined the DNR tagging program. So we've got our
tagging gun.
yeah. Want to do so?
Yeah.
June.
Hi, June. So this is a program through SCDNR, and it's a fish tagging program. And I actually didn't really know about this, but I think the biologist said there's nobody up here who currently tags.
Very underrepresented.
So it's super exciting. I've never caught a tagged fish. I didn't even know this was a thing. But in South Carolina, they tag fish and they take, is it fin samples, right?
No, that's a different program.
Oh, it's a different program.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they tag fish, and then if
You record
you catch
the length, all
a
that.
tagged fish, you record the length, its location, things like that, and then anytime that fish is caught in the future and somebody reports it, we would get an update, and anybody else who has ever caught the fish will get an update of where it is, how big it is, when it was caught, where it was caught, which is super cool, especially for like the flounder, kind of seeing how they move in Cherry Grove and how big they get year after year will be really awesome. If you catch a tagged fish, you can totally keep it and harvest it. That's very much still allowed. But
Just cool to see where everything.
It's cool to see kind of where fish end up.
Yeah.
We do a lot of catch and release of fish. We keep as little as we need to eat. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So we
Sheep's
got
head, flounder,
the
redfish.
tagging gun, and then they have kind of tags that you can use. So we're pretty excited about that.
And the other thing is the fin clip
And then
samples
there's
for southern flounder. So if we harvest a flounder, I don't even think you have to harvest. I have to relook at it, but you can clip a chunk of the back fin and you put it in there and send it in. They'll do genetic sampling on them.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool to get involved with some of the science that DNR and their partners are doing and trying to help conserve the fish and make sure we have good fisheries
Yeah.
for
We're pretty
years to
excited.
come.
This week with DNR, we have I think it's a surf fishing clinic. It's Surfer Pier, I can't remember.
this week.
At Bass Pro Shop.
Oh,
So we'll make sure we
Forgot.
post all of the details on here so that if you guys haven't signed up yet and you would like to sign up, you definitely can still do that, I believe. I think there's still spots open. And I think we have some Walk the Pier coming up too, which is
Yeah.
super exciting. There's a ton of programs for fishing instructors with
Mhm.
DNR, and those are some of our favorite programs to do. So
Yeah. We had the one with Miss Pam. Was it last week? Before the storm.
we did a pier fishing one
Yeah.
at Apache. That was awesome. We had a good turnout. Unfortunately, we didn't catch any fish, but that is
Well, some people
fishing.
caught some bluefish and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Other people on the pier weren't really catching anything either, so we didn't.
No,
feel
it was
bad.
real
It was very
windy
windy,
and water was
very
all churned up.
choppy. We had one this weekend that we were supposed to do at Edisto, but they got hit by that tornado during the hurricane. So unfortunately, the campground is closed down, and we
And
had
it's
to,
flooded too, right?
and it's super flooded, so they had to go ahead and cancel that one.
Yeah, I think that's kind of everything that happened this week or the last 2 weeks, all wrapped up into
June, she
So
did some shopping at the Bass Pro Shop. She bought herself a
yeah, go grab it.
deer tracking training kit. So it comes with a little piece of deer hide. It comes with the imitation deer blood scent, and then a couple of other little things to go along with the training kit. So she's going to practice that in hopes that it gets her excited enough for deer season this year. She loves going out and kind of helping us track the deer. We have a very small area where we hunt on our property, so they don't usually go very far, but it's still fun to kind of get her out there and have her smell
Yeah.
the blood trail and have her included in it, so that's really awesome.
You never know though. One of them could run off.
Yeah.
Remember that one I killed on public land that ran into that bay,
That's true.
and then we had to hire the deer or the dog because we couldn't find it in the swamps.
No. So we're
Yeah.
trying to get her to enjoy it a little bit more, because right now the hardest part is she doesn't like the car, so the car right
Yeah.
there stresses her out so much that by the time we get there, she's like, done, bring me home to my cozy cave.
Yeah, it's interesting because when we're out camping and we go for a hike, she's nose to the ground. We'll find a bunch of dead carcasses all the time.
Everything.
Yeah, she
She's
finds
always
everything.
finding something.
It's just
Is it
the
good?
car ride does not. You're not a car ride dog.
She's like, no.
We gotta get you
We're
a
not
horse and
going.
buggy.
She'd probably love it.
So I guess that was it, right? Do you have anything?
Nope.
That's it.
Nothing else.
That's all that's going on. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Oh, planting.
Oh, we're gonna do some planting.
Yeah, we gotta get the
We
food plots.
are gonna try to get
We sprayed both the food plots from the
with
last video.
glyphosate.
Yeah, well, the far left one we have glyphosate and brush killer, so we have to wait about a month from the residual.
before we can plant.
But the center one was just glyphosate, and it's pretty much already dying off.
We went up to Conway Feed and Grain. They carry a bunch of seed there. They carry, kind of seed that they put into baggies themselves, and then they carry some different brand name seed mixes and things like that. And then they have some of their own seed blends. So we're gonna do the far left plot, the one that we have our big feeder in. We're probably gonna plant that as a clover plot.
Yeah.
So that'll come back kind of year after year. Also, it helps out a little bit because that plot needs a little bit more work. There was a lot of trees that were cut down.
Yeah.
So we're not going to get the best seed to soil contact. So we were able to get clover because it's super cheap.
And we had some clover carry over from.
Yes, so
from
we know
last
that
year.
grows there. So
Yeah.
we're hopeful that we'll be able to get that growing there. And then in the center plot, we're going to do a mix of clover, what was it, chicory, cowpeas, soybeans,
And winter peas too.
winter peas.
Yeah.
So we're super excited for that.
Hopefully this week.
Hopefully we can get that down this week. We have a little bit of standing water in that food plot, which happens every time we get a heavy rain. So we're hoping that we don't get too much rain over the next couple of days. It can dry out a little bit, and then
Right.
we can get that seed down before we get some more rain, kind of towards the end of the week, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think that was it. That's kind of everything that was going on.
super exciting, super busy as always.
I know. Oh my goodness. Hopefully we'll get out this week, go fishing, get planting, get that stand up. We gotta film the truck video. It's off the rain. Maybe we can do that today.
Some updates on the truck.
Yeah, I put a lot of time. We put a lot of time into that thing.
It's been like every day. We've learned a lot about wiring and electrical stuff we didn't even need to know.
Yeah.
We had to replace our back window, one of the sliding windows, because it shattered. So we
The
have
brake light. We had to
the
do the third
brake light went out. So we have spent
Oh my
quite
goodness.
literally like every day working on this truck.
Now, this is why we haven't been fishing, because it's never-ending projects on things that have to get done, right, June? Giuseppe, you want to say hi to the camera too, or no? Your camera shy. Let's plug it in.
What do you think about all of this? You want to go camping? What do you think? You want to go camping, or you just want it to stop raining?
Look, there's Giuseppe on.
All right, y'all. Thank
Wrap it
you for coming to hang out with us today. If you're watching this not live and you're coming back into it, leave any comments down below.
Yep.
And we will definitely get back to you.
Yeah, let us know what you guys have been out doing, if you've been fishing or getting ready for hunting season. I'm curious what everybody's been doing for, especially fishing, how the fishing's been, because we haven't been out in like a month, over a month at this point. So
For a month.
I'll be jealous that you guys are out fishing. But yeah, every Sunday, right? 8:30 we're gonna do.
Yes.
So next Sunday, 8:30, same thing. Get your coffee, and get your fishing and hunting stories, and let's chat. Let's see what's going on, and hopefully we'll have some good stuff to talk about.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
That's it.
All right, we'll catch
Peace.
you guys in the next one. Peace.
It did not like that. It is. This thing is like gonna explode. I don't think you can run it and charge it at the same time.
Yeah, it's very hot.